Who gives a shit? Honestly, who out there gives a shit about your principles and your virtues?
The underlying most nefarious trait that makes narcissists so dangerous is their sense of entitlement, their sense of I deserve. This is the 8th of 9 traits associated with diagnostic NPD or Narcissistic Personality Disorder.
Trust you keep this between us, as always. I trust you will.
In the unforgettable 2002 movie, The Emperor's Club, actor Kevin Kline plays a gifted and beloved history and ethics professor in a boarding school for boys from America's most rich and powerful families. All appears normal in Kline's class until the late arrival of student Sedgwick Bell.
Can you please name any of the subsequent emperors whom we've been discussing? There were 41.
I only know 7.
Very well.
Grumpy, happy, sleepy, sneezy, dopey.
Seriously.
As if the movie was tailor-made for this narcissistic video series, from his first appearance onward, Sedgwick begins to exhibit each of the 9 traits of narcissistic personality disorder, along with that highly dangerous underlying trait 8 of entitlement.
They should kill Mark Antony too. I mean, Brutus is a pussy.
Because he has a conscience?
The turning point of the movie occurs during the yearly Mr. Julius Caesar contest. In the contest, Kevin Kline's top 3 students compete in a history quiz on Roman emperors in front of the entire school. During the contest, Kline spots Sedgwick cheating.
Woodbridge, I think Sedgwick Bell is cheating.
But he's told to ignore it by the school's headmaster, who is kowtowing to Sedgwick's powerful father, a U.S. senator.
Let it go.
What?
Ignore it.
Ignore it.
Ignore it.
25 years later, Sedgwick is now an uber-successful businessman and following in his father's footsteps running for the U.S. Senate. He invites all his original classmates to his resort hotel for a rematch of the Mr. Julius Caesar contest, which Sedgwick, by cheating, had come in 2nd place during high school.
I knew you saw.
Why, Sedgwick?
Why not?
History replaying itself, Kevin Kline spots the mature Sedgwick once again up to his old tricks.
Which tribes invaded Rome in 102 BC?
Cheating, being fed the answers to questions through an earpiece. The climax of the movie occurs in the following unforgettable scene after the contest.
How long have you been hard of hearing, Sedgwick?
You will be confronted with a life lived without virtue, without principle, and for that I pity you. What can I say, Mr. Honored? Who gives a shit? Honestly, who out there gives a shit about your principles and your virtues? And I'll worry about my contribution later. Robert. Robert.
In your own life, is there someone you're dealing with who has a similar pathological air of entitlement? If it doesn't pose any danger to yourself, might it be appropriate to call them out loudly and clearly? While in many circumstances you would be wise to plan your escape from the relationship, oftentimes when calling out their game, a narcissist, like a wounded predator, will leave you of their own accord.